everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma Anglin and we have been reading through my book, Dragon's Wish. We're on chapter 11. In our last chapter, chapter 10, after Sevrin learned about the dragon attack, he rushes home to find everybody is okay, but that his field is burned. And now I hope you enjoy chapter 11. Sir Gallaway strode down the hallway inside the castle. Escorting the princess around this dinky little city had been naught but a waste of time, but he needed to humor her. Her parents had entrusted her safety to him while they traveled to other kingdoms to negotiate trade. Besides, he needed to keep her happy. Her father held this ridiculous notion that she should have a say in who she married, and she did have a reputation for being choosy. Not to worry, though. He had her in the palm of his hands. Not even the humiliation brought upon him by the peasant on horsing him could change it. Yes, the princess was as good as his, and so too this castle of hers. He gazed around as he walked down the halls. Arched windows were set in the walls at regular intervals, allowing light and air into the palace and brightening up the otherwise dark interior. Tapestries woven with delicate threads had been hung on the wall, creating a colorful contrast to the gray stone walls. Personally, Sir Gallaway didn't care for the tapestries. Cold, hard stone exuded strength, a castle to stand the test of time and withstand any attack upon it. Why cover them with something so utterly feminine? They would be the first to go once he became prince. Then he'd turn his attention to expanding this little pick of rocks into a real kingdom worthy of praise. Good Sir Knight! Sir Gallaway turned his attention ahead of him, where he spotted Minister Garendon striding towards him. The princess seeks your counsel, Garendon said. Gallaway smiled to himself. What a thing to be held in the princess's trust. I shall meet with her presently. He lengthened his stride toward the great hall. Before you do, Garendon stepped in front of Gallaway to block him. I wish to speak with you. Gallaway pressed his lips together. About? Your intentions with the dragon. I intend to trap and kill it. Garendon turned his head, watching Gallaway through one eye like a ravenous bird of prey. Then why the secrecy? Gallaway clenched his teeth. Why are my secrets any of your concern? My concern is keeping the princess's interests secure. Your secrecy holds an element of suspicion to me. Garendon leaned forward. Ease my concerns, knight. You think my intentions treacherous, do you? Gallaway threw his head back and released a guffaw. The sound echoed off the walls, and the old minister stepped backward in surprise. Very well, minister, Gallaway said, controlling his laughter. I will disclose my mind to you, but see to it this remains between us. Garendon inclined his head. As you wish, if doing so does not impugn my lady's honor. Gallaway crossed his arms. I wish to be the greatest of all knights, minister. That is no secret in the court. In my family, the first step to becoming a great knight is to slay a dragon. Gallaway took to wandering down the hallway. My whole life I've trained for this moment, and now a dragon appears before me. He clenched a fist. This will be the first of many great accomplishments. Garendon kept in step with him. I do not see your need for secrecy. Should I make my attack on this dragon public, other knights would want to join in on my campaign. I do not wish to share my reward. Ah, the minister nodded. You want to secure the dragon's gold for yourself. Gold? Gallaway scoffed. Fie upon the dragon's gold. I can win gold in other, safer ways. No, it is a more precious prize I have my eye on. What prize is that? The glory of the hunt, and my princess's delicate hand. Gallaway raised his chin. Such a feat of strength and cunning is sure to impress my lady and win me her heart. True. Most importantly, I shall win the dragon itself. The dragon? Garendon furrowed his brows. Explain yourself, knight. Do you wish to keep it as a pet? I once heard a scale from over the heart of a dragon allows the bearer to control the beast. Only a fool would think he could tame a dragon, Gallaway snorted through his nose. I intend to use it. Did you know, minister, that dragon scales are exceedingly hard and make a fine suit of armor no sword can penetrate? Its teeth can make a blade which does not dull, though one cuts through 1,000 enemies. Its blood has properties to turn back a man's blade, though he be pierced with 1,000 knives. Once I have these tools, I will be the greatest of all knights. And with the princess as my bride, he trailed off into a chuckle. I shall have a kingdom which no one will ever be able to conquer. I shall be a great king, and Desimone my incomparable queen. You are an ambitious one, young knight. However, slaying a dragon may prove formidable even for you. Perhaps you should speak to the knights in the off chance you will need their help should your plans fall through. That will not happen, Minister. Gallaway thrust his nose into the air. But I shall keep it in mind. I am reminded of a fierce beast my father slayed a few years back. It took the entire family to dispatch it. Judging by its tracks, this dragon isn't nearly as fearsome, but prudence is better than foolhardiness. Very good. Garendon studied the floor in thought. Your plans will not harm my lady's honor. I will hold my peace. See to it you do, old man. Gallaway strode past him. I do not take kindly to tale-tellers. With a grunt, he strode down the great hall where the princess awaited his counsel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, or share it with anybody you think would like these stories. If you want to pick up the book, the link will be in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.